awe-inspiring Rocky Mountains. Experiencing their beauty. Can change a person forever. As hunters, being here connects us with those that came before us, including the mountain men who first hunted and trapped these mountains long ago. I felt that same connection when we celebrated the 200th anniversary of the Lewis and Clark expedition. I used a replica of the 1803 Harper's Ferry 50 caliber flintlock muzzleloader, which was said to be the gun the Corps of Discovery took on their incredible quest to explore the Louisiana Purchase and beyond. Now we're back in Colorado, and for this hunt, I'm celebrating the famous Sharps rifle. I brought with me a Shiloh Sharps 4570, topped with a Montana Vintage Arms 6-power scope. When I hold this rifle in my hands, I'm holding a true piece of American history and a fine piece of craftsmanship.
Handle the truth.
The Truth About Hunting.
Primos Truth About Hunting is brought to you by Bushnell, Savage Arms, Federal Ammunition, and by Polaris, Matthews, Squincher, Yeti Coolers, Rage, Ozonics, and Primos Hunting. Speak the language.
While en route to southern Colorado, we stop in Big Timber, Montana for a tour of the Shiloh Sharps manufacturing facility. It begins with the making of the gun stock, which is made from the wood of the American black walnut from Lincoln, Missouri. The gun stocks are received rough cut. Then they are microfitted, sanded, and carved into shape by hand. The stocks are then sent to a machine that cuts the inlets. The metal is then fitted to the wood by actually scraping and cutting into place by hand until it's a 100% wood to metal fit. Even all the screws that go into the gun are made here. The gun itself begins with the receiver, which is milled on site. The barrel steel is received in 14-foot lengths in 20,000-pound bundles and are then cut to various lengths. It's then sent to a machine which can bore 6 barrels at a time. The actual bit itself stays still and the barrel spins around it. 1,000 pounds of oil pressure is applied to keep the bits rigid. This machine cuts a rough, straight hole in the barrel. Then the barrels are moved to machine 2 at a time and are drilled by a carbide bore ringer that puts the final bore size and finish, which polishes each to a mirror sheen. Then they are moved to a machine that cuts the rifling into the barrel. This long rod is actually pulled through the barrel and cuts the rifling into the steel to a depth of 1/4,000th of an inch. When the button or rifling rod is pulled through the barrel, it exerts so much pressure on the barrel that if there is a weak spot in the steel of the barrel, it will find it and cause the steel to rupture, as seen here. So only the strongest steel is used for the Sharps barrel, ensuring that it will last a lifetime. We saw old Pratt & Whitney machines that are antiques themselves, where the different caliber chambers are installed. All the stocks are sanded down to the metal by belt sanders. The 4-inch stock is sanded to match perfectly with the 4-inch pewter tip. The stocks are placed into a wood lot which soaks them in oil to prevent the wood from warping should they become wet. It's then sanded with 1000 grit sandpaper and oiled until all the pores of the wood are filled. When the guns are ready to be assembled, all the engraving is done by hand with hammer and chisel. The guns are assembled and are ready for delivery. There is presently a 14-month waiting period to receive a finished gun.
He built Quigley's guns.
The original patent for the Sharps rifle was presented to designer Christian Sharps in 1848. But the gun's popularity grew during the Civil War and was mass-produced in the 1859 and 1863 models. On January 13, 1862, the U.S. government ordered 2,000 Sharps rifles. The Sharps 50 caliber carbine was also used at the Battle of the Little Bighorn by General George Custer's troops.
Well, Kurt, this has been a tremendous education. Well, I'll tell you what I want to do. If you've got the time, I'd like to place an order for a gun.
Okay.
After going through that, and I'm just overwhelmed at the craftsmanship that y'all have here.
We can sure do that.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for your time. Phyllis, thank you. We've made it to the Hill Ranch in southern Colorado. We've not seen our friends Justin and Mike in a year, and it sure is nice to meet up with our so-called guides. Then it's a 2-hour ride up the mountain to camp. 10,500 feet is where we call home for the next week.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Mossy Oak Properties, Biologic, and Core 4.
We recorded it. We analyzed it. We re-engineered it. And when it sounded perfect, we revolutionized it. Single-handedly. Long live rack and roll. The one-handed rattling system. Only from Primos.
Sometimes a clear shot isn't a clear shot at all. It's a lesson we've all learned the hard way. But now there's an easy way. The Truth Laser Rangefinder with Clear Shot. It shows you the highest point of your arrow's flight before it ever leaves the bow. And knowing you have a clear shot means the confidence to deliver the cold, hard truth. The Truth with Clear Shot, only from Bushnell.
And the Rage Extreme, well, they did the trick.
And I slid the hypodermic right in the pump house.
Happiness at the end of the Rage Extreme blood trail.
Hypodermic precision, surgical accuracy.
Oh, there it is.
That's why you shoot a Rage.
up well before daylight to get ready. By the time the sun rises on the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Justin Atkinson and I are at Timberline. Well, we're looking hard trying to find the right elk up here. It's a long, maybe spend the night deal. And we just socked in with these clouds. It's just not cooperating. I want to eat up all our hunting time just looking. So we're probably going to go down lower. Some great meadows full of elk and see what we can do there. You know where a big one is?
I don't right now, but we're gonna find him.
You're so honest. As we reach lower altitude, the clouds are still rolling into the lower valleys. We soon realize we've made the right choice. There are plenty of elk using these meadows in the lower valleys. I'm still hunting with the Shiloh Sharps 45-70 rifle. Over the next few days, we travel on horseback from valley to valley and call up several bulls. But I've got my sights set on shooting a mature bull, so I pass up some opportunities. I really questioned myself after letting this one go. Finally, on day 4, we find the king of the mountain. Walking out in the dark here, the meadow's full of elk, and I passed on 3 bulls. One,
nice bull.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, he was.
But Justin was sitting with me and wouldn't let me shoot. It's all your fault.
I'm sorry.
But then we found a big one, and so I'm glad we passed him up when we got close. But I think one of the cows got a whiff and took off, and they left him, and then he went down a little chute, and you went around, and we almost had another chance. And I didn't know how I was going to shoot him. He was there, but I had so many cows around him.
Yeah. No, we did the right thing. The best we can do is just try to get back on him and just be patient, because he's worth waiting for. Golly.
So you want to come back here in the morning?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if we'll have a chance at him, but at least we can see where he goes so that tomorrow evening we can be ready.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Black Gold, Ripcord, and Tight Spot Quivers.
This is my rifle.
This is my rifle.
My rifle. There are others like it, but this one is mine.
This one is mine.
I must master it as I must master my life.
I must fire my rifle true.
With one shot, I must make one quick kill.
One clean kill.
One humane kill.
My rifle and I know is the hit that counts.
We will hit.
One shot, one kill.
Inside you, there's an outside you. A you that finds your dinner by finding your dinner's dinner. A you that isn't afraid to pick a fight with something that has a sword for a nose. This is for that you.
First, we introduced the new standard in side-by-side utility. Now we're giving it company. They share the most torque, the smoothest suspensions, the best storage, class-leading comfort, and a revolutionary collection of versatile accessories. The 60-horsepower Ranger XP 900 and 5-passenger Ranger Crew 900. Together, they're a whole new class of hardest working, smoothest riding.
Justin and I have returned to the same meadow we found a giant herd bull in the evening before. Although this is not the big guy from yesterday, it's a great bull. My heart begins to race as we get into position and I check the range and load my shallow sharps. I begin to call, but Casey Woody, who's running the camera, cautioned me to watch out because this bull, even though he's a couple of 100 yards away, could spot us. And he's right. Justin has taken over the calling, and I'm set up, hoping to finally get a shot.
You ready? I'm ready. He's down, buddy. He's down, buddy.
Thank you for trying so hard.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate you taking me to the high country. I know it was rough. I wanted to do it up there so bad. That was fun.
How far was he?
275.
I told you. Where'd you hold?
Right at the top of his back.
It thumped him.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Nice
Good
job,
shooting.
man.
Good shooting. Who told you could shoot that far?
Nobody did.
Well, now on.
Now you know.
Give me the Robert Duvall head shake.
That second shot was a little rushed. So he started walking.
No, you're
Did you see it hit him?
Yeah.
Both look good to me.
And he was standing still when you shot.
Yeah, that's two good shots.
I mean, thumped him.
Now, I know you got long legs, but I'm going to get there first. So that means you got to walk slow.
I'll just wait. I don't have that gear. I won't start yet.
Lord, I don't deserve this. You continue to bless me in spite of. With the incredible friends, and people that help along the way. Thank you for allowing me to share in American history with this gun. Justin and Casey have been incredible on this trip to keep me going with a great deal of patience, and I thank you for that. More than anything, thank you for the gift of your son and for choosing me. Amen.
This segment of Truth About Hunting was brought to you by Ammo to Go and C-Spire. Closed captioning provided by Primos Final Approach.
Another Ozonics aha moment.
We're in Canada and this buck busts us setting up. Amazingly, he comes back. He's straight downwind and he's focused in on our blind. He never smells a thing. Nicole double lungs him.
Thank goodness for Ozonics. Later, another buck comes in straight downwind again, and Pat arrows him.
We double down on downwind bucks, all from the ground on the same day.
That's when we knew Ozonics really works.
Tell us your aha moment at ozonicshunting.com.
If I was a steel worker, I'd use Squincher, because staying hydrated means staying productive.
If I work construction, I drink Squincher, because it has more potassium and half the sodium.
If I was a firefighter, I'd drink Squincher because it's formulated to drink every day.
If I worked the rail, I'd drink Squincher.
Because of the taste.
But we're all hunters, and we drink Squincher because it's what America's workers drink. Squincher, hydration that works.
And so ends the adventure. Story of the Shallow Sharps, Montana Vintage Arms, celebrating our ancestors who helped settle this country, made a living with these guns, putting food on the table, and coming to this beautiful place in southern Colorado. I hope you have learned as much and enjoyed it as much as we have. I get emotional just thinking about it. Thanks for joining us on The Truth About Hunting.
You know, back on Wilbur's elk hunt in Montana, he ordered a new rifle, a Shallow Sharps. Every day, he's been pacing back to shipping to see if the rifle made it. Well, he don't know it, but it just got here today. I just got a call from Kevin. So we're gonna slip up here to Will's office and kind of tell him he's got a package. We're not gonna tell him what it is, but tell him he's got a package. And I guarantee he's gonna be so excited, he's gonna be like a kid on Christmas Day. I mean, he's freaking out about, when's my rifle gonna be here? It's gotta be here any day now. I mean, he has been checking every day. So let's go tell him. He's still in his office. Perfect.
Thanks, Kevin. All righty. Bye-bye.
What up, Will?
He's in a meeting. Whoa, he's in a meeting.
Hey, you got a set?
Yeah.
We got something need to show you.
What's the camera for?
Oh, no. Just, come on.
Me and Mike in a meeting. Did you interrupt us?
We need,
I gotta go?
Just follow me back here. Come on.
We'll check up later.
I do not trust either one of these guys.
He knows something's up every time he sees a camera.
No, every time I know you come in there with a camera behind you, something's going on.
What y'all doing, Keith?
Trying to work on these new elk dogs.
Hey, come check this out.
What y'all got?
Oh, we got a little something.
Oh, thank you, Coach.
Why don't you run over there and see what we...
So you got Kevin over here.
Hey.
Oh, y'all got in my stuff. Look
Look what I
at
found.
this. You just come in.
Yep, I ain't even shot at you.
You dirty dog.
Isn't that pretty? That's fine, ain't it?
Ain't that fine?
Boy, it's pretty.
Man, I've been waiting, what, a year? Unbelievable.
Well, we seen you know, pacing up here every day, so I figured you're just kind of excited.
This is the scope that Winchester made in 1907. It was made for hunters shorter, it's 5 power, but it still has the same, you know, it goes forward when you shoot it.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got to pull it back, so because the eye relief, you got to get up close to it.
It's got good eye relief. I've been aiming at some coyotes in the back.
but look at this.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That buffalo?
That is something.
It's pretty long.
And over here.
That's a fine rifle, will you?
Ain't that pretty?
I can't believe you didn't get no elk on it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, okay. I know he's on there somewhere.
Let's see.
There it is right there.
I know, I'm gonna show it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Got an elk.
There you go.
Ain't that gorgeous?
That is beautiful.
That's a pretty rifle.
45.70.
Woo! I figured you'd be excited.
I can't believe it. How'd you know this was back here?
Kevin called me.
I just come walking back here. Saw the box right there.
Unbelievable.
You see a box from Montana, you know it's got some kind of weapon in it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, the guys and ladies at Shiloh Sharps there in Big Timber, Montana. That's where we went out there and we toured the factory, and I ordered this gun when we were there. That's a certificate for the lady who did the engraving. It was all done by hand. There was no machines or anything. You know.
That's pretty incredible.
That is awesome.
You gotta put that back in the box for me.
Man, Will,
There you go, sir.
that's pretty rifle.
Got to go zero it in.
Yes, indeed.
That's awesome.
Ka-toom!
Oh, yeah.
You reckon we gonna kill something with it, Kevin?
Oh yeah.
You might want to borrow it.
I'm gonna shoot it tomorrow. If you wouldn't have been here today, you wouldn't have been here today, I'd have shot it today.
Thanks for being with us on The Truth and sharing with us what we love and cherish so much, this great sport of hunting. Join us again as we continue the tradition of hunting and just living the outdoor lifestyle. God willing, we'll see you next week.